friends, it's Sam and welcome to the Ace episodes. Today I've got a very special Ace episode for you. Basically, Pride is this weekend and I wanted to do something special for it. I wanted to look my Aceist and I didn't want to drag my flag around with me again because last year I was boiling. So this year I am gonna make my own skirt, I hope. It's been several years since I attempted to sew a garment, so I'm not really sure what I'm thinking here. But I've got a sewing machine, I've got some fabric, I've got a pattern, I've got all the tools I need to make this skirt, and it's gonna be in the Ace flag colours. It's gonna look amazing. I went to Fabricland yesterday and picked up all the goods I need for this project, and I'm gonna show you them right now. It came to £25.26. I'll begin with the pattern. As you can see, it can make 6 different variations of the same skirt, but I am going for this one. I made sure to get one that says easy to sew because it has been so long since I made a garment. Granted, the last garment I made was a ball gown. It was for my A-levels, so we're going on like, 10 years. But I got an A for it. It was beautiful. So I sort of have faith in myself. This can't be as hard as a ball gown. It says on the back that I will need thread. Thank you. Did not consider that for a sewing project. 1 7-inch zipper and 2 hook closures. So simple enough, I hope. So I'm hoping that these are the hook closures the pattern means, because I've never used hook closures before. They look like this. I'm not really sure how to attach them. They were £1, so it's not a massive loss if it is the wrong thing. And we got the zip in as close to the Ace purple as Fabricland did. This was 42p. It's 7 inches and I got the easiest possible one to attach. It's not complicated. You sew down each side. That will be fine. I know how to sew a zip, so we know that there should be no issue there. And finally, we got the fabric. So I do want to line this skirt, but it may just be in white or black. So I got more white and black than the other colours. So I got 2 meters of black poly cotton. This fabric is £2.49 a meter, I believe. Also, 2 meters of white. Important. And then I got 1 meter each of the grey and the purple. And I'm pleased to announce that they had the exact purple that is in my Pride flag. So I'm very happy with that. And the zip sort of matches colour-wise. So I'm really excited about this. I'm so glad I got the right colour. There were actually a range of purples, but I was adamant that I get the same colour as my Pride flag. So those are our fabrics, and I did consider the fact that I am going to have to wash these before I sew them, because apparently cotton is notorious for shrinking, and I do intend to wear this garment more than once. I didn't actually consider this fact when I was doing my A-level textiles because I didn't intend to wear a ball gown, so I didn't need to wash the fabric before wearing it because I was only wearing it as a model. I'm not going to wear it again. I don't even know where it is anymore. RIP. The internet advises me to zigzag stitch the frayed ends, so I'm going to do that as well, just to keep the fabric together, you know? You don't want it unraveling in the washing machine or you'll have to buy more. So we're gonna do that. Hopefully this won't take me too long. I'm hoping the sewing itself will take me just an afternoon, but if not, it'll take me a couple, and I've got plenty of time. And I guess room for error. I hope I don't err, but if I do, back to fabric land she goes. Wish me luck. So I started by zigzagging the frayed edges of the fabric before washing. This was so that it didn't fray any further or shrink or warp the fabric while it was in the washing machine. I then threw it in the washing machine before unpicking the threading. Upon reflection, it was probably better not to fold the fabric over, because I could have just made it so much easier on myself if I didn't. Anyway, once I unpicked that, I ironed out every piece of fabric, including the lining. And then my fabric was ready to sew. So that's the fabric, washed and ironed and prepped, ready for cutting out and sewing. I was considering just doing like 2 panels on the front and 2 panels at the back of the skirt, but then it wouldn't be super obvious that it's a flag skirt. So I'm thinking, to make life more difficult for myself, I might put 4 panels on the front and 4 panels on the back, so I've got the flag front and back, you know? We'll see how it goes. We'll see how I feel in a couple of days when I've got some time off work. For this particular skirt pattern, I only needed 2 pieces from the pattern. It does tell you in the instructions what pieces you will need, and these are the 2 that I did need. So you got a waistband and the skirt itself. Also came with instructions. And the skirt part of the pattern was made to be cut on a fold, so it should have been double the size, but because I was doing 4 panels, I halved the pattern size, and that got me the right size for my skirt. Obviously you need to cut 2 if you're having 2 flags in your skirt. I then cut the lining, which was as intended, cut on the fold because it's just white lining. And of course I cut out the waistband. I then pinned my colours together, taking extra care to pin them in the correct order, and I found it easiest to pin 2 together first, sew them together, and then pin the pairs together. And then I sewed together my pieces. I did double stitch because I don't have an overlocker and I didn't want it to fray. So that's a fun little tip for you if you don't have an overlocker. And of course you want to iron it again so that the seams are flat and so that the skirt looks professional or something. I don't know. I'm not a professional. Please don't see this as a tutorial because I am terrible at sewing. So then we want to sew the bottom seam. Again, I double stitch around the bottom to overlock the fabric before turning it inside out, or the right way round as it is, and pinning it the right way so that I can hem that. I used a zigzag stitch to hem it because I thought it'd look fancy, and it does indeed look fancy, which you'll see in a minute when Sam's finished pulling pins out of her skirt. Come on, Sam, sew it. And then we pinned the waistband to the skirt, which was very, very tricky. I had a lot of trouble doing this. here we have the waistband attached to the skirt. And then I pinned the zip in, and I did hand stitch this part because the pattern didn't actually tell me how to line it, so I kind of had to go against the grain here. I tried it on before stitching it together, by the way, which you need to do when you're not following the exact rules of the pattern, because I did have sizing issues and have to take a panel out and redo it. So remember to try it on before you sew it together if you are taking this as a tutorial. And to finish, I added the hook enclosures, and here is the final piece. You can definitely tell from the hand stitch seam, you can sort of see it on the purple there, that it is handmade, but it's for me. No one else is gonna wear this. No one's really gonna see this seam unless they get super close to me, which I would not allow. So I am overall happy with it. I also made Jess a rainbow skirt for Pride because she saw my skirt and she wanted one. So if you want to see that, be sure to subscribe for my Pride vlog next week. We collected our wristbands earlier in the week and they are beautiful. I can't wait to put it on my wrist and never take it off. Jess bought me some purple nails to go with my outfit. So we are ready for Pride this weekend. And if you do come to Bristol Pride and you see me, be sure to say hello. You can wave at my phone camera while I vlog and we can be friends and we can march together. It's gonna be great. I hope to see some of you there. I know a few aces from my ace group are going, so I'm excited to meet up with them. Please like, comment and subscribe if you did enjoy this video, and I will see you very soon with another video. Bye!